Hi there. Today we'll be analyzing why the CEO of NVIDIA says that learning to code is a waste of time, and whether that is actually true. Here is the exact quote. "It is our job to create computing technology such that nobody has to program, and that the programming language is human. Everybody in the world is now a programmer. This is the miracle of artificial intelligence." Naturally, as someone who has spent 9 years working as a software engineer, I disagree. Here's why. First, let's take a second to realize that there are a lot of things that generative AI can do. It can really help speed up our coding. It can make software engineers, programmers, more efficient and more productive. However, the AI-generated code snippets are rarely useful for more than very simple, repetitive problems. Next, much like mathematics, learning to code is about more than just learning to code. Programming and math are both ways to learn how to think mathematically. They are both ways to learn how to break a problem into smaller parts and solve the smaller things you know how to solve in order to solve a larger problem that maybe you didn't think you knew how to solve. This logical thinking and structured reasoning are far more important than knowing how to type code. It's actually a bit of a joke in the developer community that typing is the easiest part of programming, and some of that is because you have to understand all of the algorithms and data structures. All of this foundational knowledge has to be there in order to effectively approach novel problems. AI just cannot replace that. It can help you learn all of that knowledge, but it cannot replace having it in your own head. In addition to that, while AI can, in fact, help a programmer be a better programmer, a more efficient programmer, there are a lot of limits to it. Generative AI does not have the context. It does not understand project-specific needs. AI-generated code is often buggy or incomplete. Those skills, debugging, optimization, customization, all of those still require human knowledge. In addition, being a software engineer in particular is about so much more than just writing code. It is about designing solutions to problems. It is about building up software architectures. It's about creating systems that work in real environments. And it's also about collaboration. We have to work with other engineers. We have to communicate requirements. We have to be able to understand requirements as they are communicated to us. We have to be able to integrate AI into workflows nowadays. But ultimately, coding, it's about building something unique. AI can assist, but it cannot create independently. Actually knowing how to code is still very much crucial. AI is changing the field, but it is not erasing it. Coding is still an essential skill for those who want to create, innovate, and build tech. Another thing is that learning to code is an enjoyable hobby in and of itself. Being able to build things on your own, being able to say, look, I made this, is a feeling that humans all crave. And it is one of our most basic emotional and mental needs, in my opinion. There are all kinds of making things, and it isn't necessarily true that learning to code is the correct thing for you in particular, but I imagine that if you watch this video, you are interested in programming. So I say, go for it. Pick some small personal project. Think of a problem that you want to solve. Learn. There's nothing more satisfying that I have ever found in my life than building a skill. That's all for this video. Feel free to drop me a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.